Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we have a review of the brand new 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren take on one of the most sensational cases of their careers after a cop stumbles upon a dazed and bloodied young man walking down the road. Accused of murder, the suspect claims demonic possession as his defense, forcing the Warrens into a supernatural inquiry unlike anything they've ever seen before. Going into this review, I was a little bit confused because originally this movie was going to be titled The Conjuring 3, but then it was The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and now apparently on the box art it's The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, but it's not listed as that on the website on bestbuy.com. It's just The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I'm super confused, so I'm just going to call it The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, because that's what I saw it as in the theater. But going into watching this again, I was a little bit looking forward to it. I didn't love this in the theaters. I just thought it was a decent horror movie. It's not one of my favorites in the Conjuring franchise of films, but it was an enjoyable movie. It's well made and it looks pretty good overall. So I would recommend the movie just from a horror movie perspective, but would I recommend this 4K transfer? Let's find out. If you decide to pick up The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, there is only one version to pick from in the United States, and it is the standard edition slipcover you see here. And on the cover, we have Lorraine Warren with the Conjuring logo, and on the back, we have some information about the movie, its technical specs, as well as what special features are offered. Here is what the spine looks like. And then when you take off the slipcover, the case itself looks exactly the same as its slipcover counterpart, and on the inside, on the left, we have the Blu-ray disc. On the right, we have a 4K disc. For visuals on The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, we have upscaled 4K, and this is in widescreen, so you will have black bars at the top and the bottom. And I think that the term upscaled gets a little bit of a bad rap. Sure, most of the best titles on 4K are going to be native 4K or even downscaled 4K, but I think this upscaled title does look pretty solid overall. HDR here is the big benefit of having this disc because there are a lot of scenes at night, and there are a lot of scenes in dimly lit environments, so having HDR on this is almost essential. That sets the Blu-ray and this 4K disc apart, and I think that is an extreme benefit of this 4K disc. That being said, the detail is pretty good. It's not the best modern day looking film on 4K by any means, but there is a lot more detail than there is on the Blu-ray. But the cinematography to me just looked kind of gray and sort of boring and sort of flat. This wasn't the best looking or the best made movie in the world. It was just pretty solid. For audio on The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, we have Dolby Atmos, and it's fantastic. And this audio track is pretty great. Before I get into the good aspects of this audio track, I will say that sometimes the dialogue is a bit lower than I would have liked. I had to ride my remote a little bit more than I would have liked, but when those sound effects come in and when those creepy demonic possession scenes are happening and when there's any kind of ghost or witch or anything on screen, it sounds great. It was just those few times, especially in the beginning, where the audio is a bit hard to hear, but when the Dolby Atmos track fully kicks in and everything is at the table and on the plate, it sounds great here. This Dolby Atmos track is pretty great. I just wish they would have bumped up the middle channel a little bit. So would I recommend you pick up the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It? I'm going to have to say, wait for a sale on this disc. $30 is a bit too expensive for a horror movie that isn't that fantastic. It's just pretty good, so wait till this comes down to $20. I'm pretty sure it will before too long, and then I would recommend you pick up The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It on 4K Blu-ray. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw here, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Right?